you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Now, that are put together. Let's open here our Wing program, and let's put here some strings. Let's copy, let's remove everything here. For example, A is equal to, with between double quotation marks, I can put some characters, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some parentheses or plus, minus, blah, blah, etc. These are some characters, and these characters are put all together, and they are delimited with double quotation mark. In Python, there are 4 ways of writing string constants. This is a string constant. Okay, this is a string constant. Now this is a variable which contains a string. If I just say print and A, of course it will print this to the screen. What do we do with strings? We can get character by character, every character in the string, one by one, or we can take a part of the string. We can, for example, we can take a part from the string. Let's assume that we can take some part from the middle, or from the beginning, or from the end. We can convert the characters to uppercase. We can, by using this A, the string that is stored into variable A, we can make all the letter characters uppercase, or all the letter characters lowercase. We can reverse the string, etc., etc. We can do lots of manipulations with strings. We can append other strings to the end of this. For example, assume that I have A, B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a string, not a number, sorry. And what I can do, C is equal to A plus B. What happens? Then A and B are put together. Okay, the characters in A and the characters in B are put together. They are concatenated. Let's say print C here, and let's see what is C. It is this string. Okay. I hope the delay is not too much. Do you follow me? If I go fast, please warn me and I will slow down. So the second way of making a string is not by double quotation marks, but single quotation marks. Okay. This is also valid. When we execute this, nothing will change. So we can write the strings with double quotation mark or single quotation mark, but we cannot start with one and end with the other. This is not correct. Okay, this is wrong, because a string may not start with double quotation mark and end with single quotation mark. We have to use the same delimiter, either double quotation mark on both sides or single quotation mark on both sides. What happens if I want to have, for example, a quotation mark inside the string? I want to have a quotation mark here. So what I do, I use single quotation mark. So single quotation mark, there is a string, and inside the string I have double quotation mark. But what happens if I have both double quotation mark and single quotation mark in a string? For these cases, there are two special ways. We start with 1, 2, 3 double quotation mark and end with 1, 2, 3. Okay, you use either this, or what we can do, let's put here another one. X is equal to, instead of starting and ending with 3 double quotation mark, what we can have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 single quotation marks. Okay, so we can make string constants in 4 different ways, starting and ending with either double quotation mark, single quotation mark, triple double quotation mark, or triple single quotation mark. We have 4 ways of defining strings. Let's put here, this is C and this is D, and let's remove this print A from here. Let's put it here somewhere here, B, and here B is equal to with single quotation mark, so that we see something like that. Oops. Here we have all 4 variations. We learned that using plus operator, we can concatenate 2 strings, 2 or more strings. Let's put here, instead of print C, let's move this to bottom. G is equal to A plus B. There is no minus operator. For strings, we have only one operator, which is plus. It concatenates 2 strings. Let's put here print B and C as well. P and C and D. This is B. And let's print here D. And let's see the results. So here we have seen how strings are created. String constants are created. Oh, sorry, there are 2 operators. There is also multiplication operator. Repeats a string. What is it? Assume that I have G. Let's make this a smaller string, just A, B, C, D, or just, for example, ba. And what I do, I multiply A by 2. What does it mean? The string A is repeated twice. Okay. So when ba is repeated twice, what I will get, of course, baba. Okay, as you see on the right hand side, I get the G, the value of G is BA. The string BA or the string A in the variable A is repeated twice. If I put here 20 times, I will get a string which contains 20 times BA. Okay. Similarly, I can have, for example, HR is equal to 20 multiplied by equal sign, and when I print HR, what I see this. There are 20 equal signs. So there are 2 operators, plus to concatenate 2 strings, and asterisk to repeat a string a number of times. We can have a string, asterisk, a number, an integer number. The number has to be an integer. We cannot use a float number. Or number, asterisk, a string. Okay. There is a function called len, which gives us the length of a string. So here we have A, B, C, D, Control C. Let's put here len of A. Okay. And what I will do, I will just repeat this, Control C. And I will delete this. You guess what I will do. A, B, C, and D. Let's run this. BA is 2 characters long. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4, 5, 6 is 9 characters. This is 10 characters, and this is 10 characters. Assume that I want to use tab character inside the string. Here, let's say anne, tab karakter, and baba. Okay. To use tab character, we use \t. \t, although it is printed, it is written in the program with a \, character and a t character, it is really a single character. Anne is 4 character long, baba is 4 character long, and we see that the length of A is 9. Okay, here we have anne and a tab character after anne and then baba. 4 plus 1 tab character plus this. So the length of this string is not 10, it is 9 because \t is a single tab character. Okay. So len function will give me 1 only for each tab character. 4 for anne, 4 for baba, and 1 for the tab character. The length will be 9. Similarly, I can have here not only tab character but also baba \n. Let's put here çocuk. What is \n? \n is new line character. It will go to the new line. Here, this is a single string, but this single string contains 2 lines. Anne, tab, baba, new line. This in the second line we have this. So this is a single string which contains 2 lines inside. So when I print it, as you see, what happened? Oh, this multiplied by 20. Let's make this B. I don't want to have this here. Okay, here when I printed A, as you see on the output, it printed anne, tab, baba, new line, çocuk. So whole stuff here is the value of A. Okay. And print, of course, printed a new line to go to the next line. What can we do? We can get each character of a string. One thing that we can do is concatenating strings. Let's do it somewhere here. Assume that I have anne baba in one string and in A2 is equal to çocuk. And what I can do, I can have here family is equal to A plus A2. What will happen? And let's try to print family. Print family. You will see now in a minute, in a second. Anne, tab, baba is the first string, A. Çocuk was the second string. But family, when I concatenated çocuk to the end of this, after the last character of the first string, the first character of the next string followed. So what I can do here, I can have one space, a string which consists of one space. This is my A string. A space is concatenated to the end of it, and then A2 is concatenated, and I have a new string here. A and A2 didn't change. Okay, if I print after family A and A2, I will see that they are not changed. Here I use this, A is used, A2 is used, but a new string is made by concatenating to the end of A space and then A2. Then I have this first string. This is family, this is A, and this is A2. What else we can do? Yeah, we can get each character one by one. Now I have my family string. Now I want to get characters one by one. What I will do, I will have a for loop. For use a variable for getting each character. Let's say ch for the character. In family. What this for loop will do, it will take here the second thing. After in, I used a string. It will take each character of the string, put into ch, to put to the variable in after the for, and repeat the loop. So here I can, for example, print ch. Okay. Let's see what happens. Here, as you see, anne baba çocuk are printed on everything is on one line. After anne, there was a tab. So after anne, here there is one line which only contains one tab character. After baba, we have a single space character. Now I will do something else. I will have a fam2 which has no character. Okay. Now I have a fam2 string variable which contains a string that has no character. This is called either empty string or null string. Okay. It has two names. Either we can call this empty string or null string. Now fam2 is a string, but that string is empty string or null string, so it contains 0 characters. The length of this string is 0. What I will do this. Fam equal to character plus fam2. When I get every character, I will append the rest of fam2 to after the character. So I get first character, fam2 is empty, so it will only contain first character. When I will get second character will come here. Fam2 contain first character, so the second character will precede the first character. When I will get the third character, it will go to the beginning of the fam2. So when after this I print fam2, you will see that it is reversed. Okay. Here you see the reverse. If you read from the reverse, it is anne, baba, çocuk in the reverse order. But there is an easier way of reversing a string. Now we will see. No, here in the string methods we will see that, but we will continue with the string indexing. So here we used a for loop to get all the characters of a string. But if I want to get only one character, I want to get, for example, the first character is indexed with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth character is capital B. If I print A index 5, then I will see that the B will be printed. Okay. So we can get each character by using indexing. Go here. Let's make this 0 is the first character. Okay. I want to print the last character. How do I print the last character? I have A index, and here I want to put the index value of the last character. How can I do that? We will use len. Len of A. If a string has 10 characters, since indexes start from 0, the last index will be 9. So there is no character with the index which is equal to len. But if you subtract -1 from this, -1, len A is, for example, for anne and anne tab baba, let's put here a space to make it more readable. There are 9 characters here. Since the index of the first character is 0, the index of the last character is 8, and the length is 9. So what do? We subtract 1 from the length. This is the index value of the last character. When let's put here baba, an exclamation mark, there are now 10 characters. And the last character is at position 9. since there are 10 characters, let's print this. Here we see that the last character is printed in the last print. I hope my screen is now visible to you. So this is about indexing. So what we can do, for example, for x in range, and here we just put len of a. Okay. To explain this, let's put here print x. No, not x, of course, a x. Instead of x, let's use here k, something that is. Okay, what happens? Len a, there are 10 characters in a. Okay, anne space baba exclamation mark. Len a is 10. What do we have here? Range 10. What are the values produced by range 10? It is from 0 to 9. Okay, so here those values from 0 to 9 are assigned to k, and the for loop is repeated. So this print statement will be repeated 10 times since len a is 10 for values of k from 0 to 9. So here it will print a0, then a1, etc. Let's put here a print 20 times. Now you know the meaning of that better than before. Here we have each character printed on a separate line. We could do the same thing this way. Let's put this equal signs again. And here for C in A and print A. Okay. The result, oh, not print A, print C, of course. Sorry. So the result is same. Here we have this or that. The two is same for timing. But this is just to illustrate that sometimes there are some problems which cannot be solved like that. They have to be solved like this. I will try to do one thing. If I say AK is equal to a character, let's say 0, what will happen? And then after this, let's say print A. Let's see what will happen. We cannot change by indexing, okay? We cannot change the characters of a string by indexing. This is one thing that we have to know. If we can use the, for example, S is a string here in the lecture notes, and we can get the 0th character, 6th character, len S -1 as index gives me the last character. -1 is the last character as well. So we have two ways of getting the last character. Either we can get it like that, but the easier way is just put here only a negative index. If we use only a negative index, print, sorry, an index as -1. If we use a negative index, it is the last character. It goes from the last. -1 is the last character. But if I have, for example, -2, it is the character from before the last one. -2 is from the end, -2 from the end. So it's not the last character, but the character before the last character. Let's remove this. Again, let's put here print so that we get rid of the error. Here we will see that This is last character, which is exclamation mark. Here -1 print the same thing, and -2 just character before the last one is A. It printed A. So we can index with a positive number or with a negative number. With positive numbers, the first index starts from 0. With negative numbers, the last character's index is -1. Okay, 0 is for the first one, and -1 is for the last one. 5 is for the 6th character. Since it starts from 0, when we use index 5 in a string, it means that it is the 6th character starting from the beginning of the string. This is about string indexing.
Hocam bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Evet.
Bu string'in içinde eğer bir boşluk varsa buna index yazamıyoruz değil mi? Yani ilk örnekteki gibi.
Here, for example, here we have a space between anne and baba. And what is its index value? A is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put here, for example, not 5, but 4, it will print a space on the output. So here I will see a space after A. A is the first character. Print A0 printed this A, and print 4 printed a space. But space cannot be seen on the screen. What I can do, for example, I can have A0, comma, A4, comma, A -1. What will happen? It will print the first character. It will print the character with index 4. It will print the character. It will print the last character. Let's remove this. Prints here from here. I will just take this out and put it somewhere below. Now let's come on. Anyway, I will fix this later on. Let's run this. What is happening? The indent. That's better. Now, here in this print statement, I printed the first character. I printed the character with index 4 and the last character. Since the print statement itself put one space between them, after printing A0, it printed a space, A4, which is the space itself, a second space, and between second and third values, it printed a space again, and then this. So here we have 3 spaces, but one is A4. Assume that I want to concatenate them. What is the difference of this? I took 0th character, concatenated with 4th character, concatenated with the last character. So what I have, A space and exclamation mark. Okay, my string now is A space exclamation mark. Okay. Did it help?
Evet hocam, sağ olun.
Okay. We can have many spaces. There could be many spaces here. Okay, it doesn't matter. So about that, we didn't see. Did we see the is digit? Not yet. It will be after that. Character methods will follow. I didn't. Anyway, we didn't see the character methods yet. Here we have is digit. I will explain this later on. Anyway, now I forgot to tell one important thing about strings. How the strings are ordered. Let me open an empty page here. The characters are stored in the file in a string by their ASCII codes. Okay. In the lecture notes, I put here an ASCII table. the characters goes from top to bottom. This is the first character, then second one, etc. After space, there is exclamation mark, double quotation, hash sign, etc. It would be better if I show you another ASCII table. Here, let me find an ASCII table which goes not vertically but horizontally. I'm trying to find a horizontal ASCII table. They are all vertical. They are all aligned or ordered vertically. Anyway, let's take one of these. Now, in all the characters in a string are stored in ASCII table. The characters from code 0 to 32, these are hexadecimal. Space, SP's space, the space character that we know. It has hexadecimal code 20, which is decimal 32. We don't need to know the codes, ASCII codes of characters. All we have to know is that space is the smallest printable character. Okay. After space, as we see, there are some characters, and then 0 character comes after some time. So as space is less than 0, 0 is less than 1 character, character 1, character 5 is less than character 9. So 0 to 9, the characters from 0 to 9 are in sequence, follow each other, and there are some other characters as you see in the table here. And then A comes from capital A. Capital A to capital Z follow each other. After capital Z, there are some other characters, and then lowercase a to lowercase z follows those, and then there are some more characters. So all you have to know is that space is less than character 0. Like this, and then that is less than, of course, this is the character 0, which is less than character 1, etc. It goes like this until 9, character 9, and then there are some other characters between 9 and capital A. There are some characters, and then capital A is after, sorry, capital A is after 9, and capital A is followed by capital B, and then capital C, sorry, etc. until capital Z. And then there are some other characters, and then capital lowercase a, lowercase b, lowercase c, till lowercase z are follows the other characters. So when we have, for example, assume that we have some strings. We have a string which contains, for example, A, B, C, D, and let's assume that we want to compare this with string 1, 2, 3, 4. These two are strings. Which one is greater? Which one is smaller? A comes after 1. We check the first characters, okay? A and 1. Which comes before? Which comes after? 1 comes before, A comes after. So this string is greater than that. Even if there are more characters, 5, 6, 7, 8. This says 8 characters. This says 4 characters. Comparison has nothing to do with the length. Comparison about the characters inside the strings, okay? A and 1 is compared. First, 1 is less than A because the ASCII code of 1 comes before ASCII code of capital A. So this string is smaller than this. Assume that we have A, B, C, D, and A, B, C, D. Which one is greater, which one is smaller? First character are A, capital A, they are both equal. Second character is lowercase b in the first string and uppercase b in the second string. B is here, uppercase b is here, lowercase b is here. Which is before? Uppercase b is before lowercase b. So this b is after this b, therefore ABCD is greater than with ABCD with all capital letters. You don't need to memorize the ASCII codes of those other characters. All you have to know is that space comes before all printable characters, and then the digit characters follow, then the capital characters follow, and then the lowercase characters follow. Let's do one or two more examples. Let's say this is C3PO, and here we have again P with 0. The first one is character O, the second one is character 0. Okay, here 0 at in the last one. 0 in the second string. Which one is greater? C, capital C is same. Character 3 is same. P and capital P, capital B same. But here there's a difference. O, capital O and 0. 0 is here. Capital O is somewhere here. Which is smaller? 0 is smaller. Again, the first string is greater than the second string. If all characters are exactly same, they are equal. Okay, so what we can say, ABCD is equal to ABCD. But if we have here more characters, even space, even if there is one space after D, okay, and then there may be some other characters. What is the situation? The first 4 characters are exactly same, and the first string is finished, but the second string has other characters, whatever they are. In this case, the second string is greater, therefore the first string is smaller. So if there are 2 strings, one is longer than the other, but all the characters in the first string are also at the beginning of the second string, then in this case, the longer string is greater. Here, this is greater than the first string, although the first few characters are same. So this is about comparing strings, okay, to know which string is before or after. Before means smaller, after means greater. Don't forget that A, or let's say capital A, and let's compare with lowercase a. When we compare 2 characters, 2 letters, the capital is before the lowercase letter. Even if we have here Z, Z is lowercase, is capital Z is smaller than lowercase a. Z is here, A is here, it is smaller than A, okay? Don't forget that. All capital letters are smaller than all lowercase letters. Now, let's continue with our Python lectures. This is important. If you compare 2 strings with if statement, if I have Anne Baba, and if I have B is equal to Antalya, and if you compare A and B, which is smaller, capital A, same. N are same. In the first one there is N, in the second one there is T. So T comes after N, lowercase t comes after lowercase n. So if this right here, if A less than B, print A less than B. Let's print it like this for the time being, and else print else. Let's put here if A equal to B equal, let's print equal, and else, of course I forgot this, print A after B or greater than B. Now let's run this and let's see what will happen. It printed A less than B. Why? Because the third characters are different, and here we have N and here we have T. T is after N, therefore string A is smaller than string B or less than B. Smaller doesn't have anything about the length, it is about the character codes, okay? Less than or smaller are same thing in mathematics anyway. So this is about comparison of the characters. I've explained string indexing. I will just do an introduction to string slicing, and next week we can continue with string slicing. It has many features. Control C. Let me put here, this is section 2. Section 2 will continue with string slicing next week. In string slicing, we get a part of the string, a portion of the string. We cut from some place. Okay. For example, assume that I want to get in this string, let's put here a space, that portion. I want to get Baba from this string. How can I get that? I have to know, of course, where the portion will start. It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The index of B of the Baba, the first B of Baba is 5. So what I can do, I can slice the string, for example, BA is equal to A. And in slicing, I use start index and end index, or I can use start index, end index, and increment separated with colon between them. So here, if I say start from 5 and end index, the fifth character is this B, 6, 7, 8. When I put here 8, the character at index position 8 will be exclusive. In Python, generally in range function, in string slicing, etc., the second value is exclusive. So I have to put here 9 in order to get correctly Baba. If I print the variable BA, I will see that it is Baba. Let's I will comment this out. Comment out region so that it will not print too many things. Okay, here I see Baba at the top. Okay, this is the first thing that we printed. Slicing is taking a portion of a string. We give the start index, we give the last index. What happens If I write 9, colon 5, let's see what will happen. It didn't print anything because starting from 5, 9, starting from 9, 5 is exclusive. When I start from 9 and we go forward and 5, there's no 5 afterwards, the string is empty. What I can do, I can have -1, go by decreasing. Start from the 9th character, or let's start from the last character is 8, and this let's put here 4. I will do this nice thing. I will put here a comment. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the index values, okay? I just put here a comment. Just on top of A, I have 0, and I increment it by 1. So exclamation point is at position 9, index 9. 8 is this one. From 8 to 5, from 8 to 4, 4 is exclusive, 8 is inclusive, 4 is exclusive, go by -1. So it will take character A, lowercase b, character lowercase a, and b. As you see, it is reversed, okay? Let's put here, for example, Antalya, and if we say here, not 8, but for example, 4 to 1, 4 to 1, what will be the result? 4 is, L is at position 4, okay? Well, we had B anyway in the below. Let's remove this. Anyway, in order to run the program correctly, we have to have some string here. Because we have B below, here we have B, and so let's keep it. So let's run this. What will happen? It will start from the character 4, then up to 1. 1 is exclusive, so A is 0 and is at position 1. It is exclusive. It will start with L. It will take A and T, and it will print lot, as we see. We can also go 2 by 2. For example, assume that I want to take all the characters of Antalya, and with exclamation mark, starting from the first character, from 0, and I go 2 by 2. From A, I will jump to T, from T to L, from L to A, and finish. There is no more double. So what I do, let's put here, I will do this. Okay, let's do this like that. From 0, if I leave empty, it is if it starts, if the value here, if the third parameter, the increment or decrement, it can be either increment or decrement. If it is increment, if it's a positive value. If I leave something empty, it means that if I leave the second one is empty, it means that till the end of the. If I leave the first one empty, it means that from the start. So from the start till the end, it will take 2 characters. It will jump 2 characters each time. It will take A, then T, then L, and then A. So it will be atla. It will print atla. Okay. If I put here 3, what will happen? It will take A, 1, 2, 3 after is A, 1, 2, 3 after is A. So it will be capital A, lowercase a, and lowercase a again. So what I will do, I will put this here so that it will, I will have some versions all together. This is 2 and 3. Now, if I want to start from, for example, 2 till the end with 3, 0, 1, 2, the character at position 2 is T, and every time we jump by 3 positions it will take the character at position 2, then at position 5, Antalya is beautiful. Let's make the string longer. So this is 10, 11. There are 21 characters now. Let's here print len of A. That is 21. There are 21 characters. We were printing all the characters of A, so let's comment this out. Print, comma, and equal a space. So that it will not. Okay. Now, the string length is 21 characters. I printed 21. Starting from beginning to till end, take every second character. So it will take character 0, character 2, 4, 6, etc. If the question is print even indexed characters of string A, then you will write this, okay? What do I have to write to print the odd indexed characters? Print odd indexed characters of string A. Does anybody has a suggestion? If the question is print even index characters of a string A, you will write this print statement. For odd, what we will do, we have to start from 1. And every time when we jump by 2, it will print it will take character 1, character 3, character 5, etc. So we just put here 1, okay? Do you follow me?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so,
teacher.
So printing odd index characters of string A, we write this simple print statement with string slicing. Let's do one or two more things, and then we will finish the lecture. Here I will print. Print empty -1. What will happen? Now the third value in slicing is the negative value. In this case, empty first and second items means the last and first in the string. So this will reverse the string, okay? Let's take this out. Let's put here our famous print 20 multiplied by equal sign to separate the parts. Okay, here we have slicing with colon, and -1. So the first thing before the first colon and the second thing before the second colon are missing, and we have indexed increment -1. Here, if we have increment positive value, it goes from left to right in the string. If it is negative, it goes from right to left, or from the end to the beginning. If it is both empty, it means that start from the last character, go till the beginning of the string, goes the first character. So what we have here, as you see on the right hand side, Antalya is beautiful is reversed. So we can reverse a string by writing something like that. If I write, for example, A is equal to A slicing -1, then I get the reverse of the string itself. or I can assign it to another string, for example. Okay, this gives me the reverse of the string. What else can we do? If we put here, for example, -2, what will happen? It will start, since it is negative, and here we have no indexes. It will start from the last character. It will take the last character, exclamation mark. And every time it will move 2 positions back. So from after exclamation mark, it will go 1, 2. So it will take U, then it will take I, again U, E, space character, etc. When we do this, we will see this. It started from the last character and it jumped 1 character every time. So it went -2 by -2. It jumped the character before the last, took the -3rd character, jumped the character before that, took the -5th character, etc. If I do it like that. If I put here, for example, 14 to 5, what it will do? It will start from the 14th character. The 14th character is U of the beautiful. Okay, the first U of the beautiful. So it will go 2 characters each time backwards. From U, it will go to E, then it will take the space character, then I, then A, and then next time it is outside the range of that, outside before the 5, equal or before 5. So it will only print the characters U, I, blah blah, from starting from 14th U, yeah, the 14th character which is U, the 12th character which is E, the 10th character which is space, etc. Starting from 14, go every time by -2, so it will take 14th character, 12th character, 10th character, 8th and 6th, and that's it. After that, it will go beyond 5. I hope string slicing is understood. One more thing, or yeah, there are 1 or 2 more things. If I put only the first one, let's put it here. Int A, I put, for example, 6 after that. This means that start from the character at index 6, go till the end. Okay, so 6 is A is beautiful, will be printed. And similarly, if I have here, for example, empty, the first one is empty, and the second one is, for example, 8, not 8, let's put here 10. What will happen? The first one, 6 colon and nothing, which means that start from the 6th column, go till the end of the string. Okay, it will print A space is space beautiful exclamation mark. In the second one, I have nothing in the first position, but in the second position I have 10. So if there is nothing in the first position, so it means start from the beginning of the string. Go until character index 10 exclusive. So it will print Antalya is. Okay, the second one will print Antalya is. Let's see, as we see here. A is beautiful, is printed with this one, with statement on line 4, and with statement on line 5, we printed Antalya is from the beginning till the 10 character exclusive, so up to 9th character, up to index character with index 9. Okay, that's the end of the lecture. If we have a negative increment, if we have only 2, the increment is +1. Okay, 6 to the end by +1. I can put here 1. It is same thing. If it is the last one is 1, increment is 1, we we skip the increment. But if the increment is not 1, like a 2 or 3 or 4, let's put it 5, starting from the character at position 2 on line 10, print A, slicing 2, colon, 5. Character 7, character 12, character 17, character 22, etc. It will proceed like that. And similarly, if we have a minus value as the third item, minus 4 from 14 to 8, so it will take character at position 14, then at position 12, then at position 8, and that's it. Because the next one is 4 is outside the range. So this is about character string slicing. Do you have any questions about string slicing and string indexing? No questions? So this is section.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay. Now, next time we will continue with string methods. Today is 18. Okay. If you have no question, then we can finish our lecture. If you wish, I can prepare a Python program which contains strings like the string indexing, string slicing, etc., and put into the LMS. Would you like to have a string program example?
Yes.
Okay, then I will prepare something for that and put into LMS. Okay, bye now.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You are welcome.
Teacher, have a great day.
You too. Have a nice day. Bye bye.